Hello, thanks for tuning in and welcome to the pool party. I hope you can swim because we're definitely diving into the deep end with a huge splash of truth, facts, evidence, information, and proof. Swim. Say what you mean. It's talk about talking. How we listen, how we hear, how we speak, how we hear what we're listening to when we speak, how a listener hears what we're saying, if what we're saying, what they're actually hearing and or understanding. Is it clear? Swim. Say what you mean. Well, that's just the beginning of understanding, because after we get that understanding, how do we accept it? How we respond if it's not what we expect is paramount. Are you okay with the truth? Are you man, woman, human, or spiritual enough to accept the truth? Let's find out.
Let's do it.
Welcome to The Swimming Pool with your host, Travis Bridges.
Bam! Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for tuning in to me. This is SWIM, S-W-Y-M. That is the acronym for Say What You Mean. I have a question for you. Are you saying what you mean? Are you meaning what you are saying? Or are you just blowing off hot air? Are you just opening your mouth, just steaming up the room, or sucking up the air conditioning? Really? Well, maybe you should think about what you say before you say it, and then say it, not only say it, but mean it, and make it be true. And if by chance you, for whatever reason, are not able to fulfill that obligation, acknowledge it. Accept the accountability and the responsibility and make it right with those you may have affected. Why did I get into that? Well, this is going to be less than 12 minutes tops, even if I go over, because I just did something today that I did not plan to do, that I did not know I could do, but I'm so excited about it, and there was no audience there at the finish line to clap for me, to say, congratulations, or to pat me on the back. It was just me and the deep, silent voice within that continued to say, keep going, you got this, you are the man, keep going. So yeah, what I did was I just finished another 5-mile run for the second day in the week. I think it was on Tuesday. I just felt like Superman, and right out of the gym I just dove into the rain and did my thing. Well, today I hit the gym super crazy hard again, and afterwards I said, I did it once and I can do it again. And then my knees said, I don't know, man. And then my brain said again, well, you'll never know until you try. And of course, I was on more David Goggins this morning, and I was talking and listening to myself. And not that I'm crazy, but the voice says, try it, man. It's your body is way stronger than your mind tells you it is. So of course, I stopped my workout timer, and then I started my cardio timer, and before you know it, 1 mile turned into 2, 3, 4, and when I reached my destination, I said, wow, you did it. Which brings me to my point, which is the topic and the continuation of what I started on Tuesday. I don't know how I look. I don't even care how I look, because I just came straight off the streets and jumped right online because I wanted to encourage myself deep within. What does it say? Dark struggles. That's what I want to talk about. When we're going through a tough, dark time, all we can think about is how we're feeling. All we can think about is what we're thinking and what we've conditioned ourselves to believe. And all we feel is the pain of the immediate suffering and anxiety. However, if we're smart, if we're really intelligent, we can dig deep inside and we can say, what is really happening here? What is this trying to teach me? When you're going against the resistance of weightlifting, it's painful. but you know you're building muscle, you're building endurance, you're building strength. When I was running this morning and earlier this week, and when I hit the Stairmaster or the stairs or any kind of cardio after my workout, it's difficult. But in my mind, I say I have a goal. I want to lose some body fat, I want to build some muscle, and I want to overall just be healthy and strong, mentally, physically, psychologically, emotionally, all of that. So when life throws us a curveball, why don't we do the same thing? Instead of focusing on the discomfort, focusing on the pain, focusing on what they said, what they did. Don't do that to other people or to yourself. Take a deep breath. Breathe and realize that you have a cause greater than the circumstances, the current circumstances. And in order to wake up tomorrow, we have to get through the day. And in order to get through the night, we have to get through the day before. My point is, we can't stop. As long as we can do this, we have another opportunity. And it doesn't matter what it looks like. When we continue to persevere, when we continue to be consistent with our goals and our commitments, we don't have to worry about what's around us. So, just because it's dark, just because it's cold, just because you may be alone, does not mean you're not making progress. That was easy, that was quick, and now I'm done. I can get with my day. I've got some wonderful things coming up in the future. Going to be announcing probably a meet and greet to do my book and maybe even do a little concert, back home. Good morning, Mr. Bridges. Can you make a post giving tips on how to overcome my chocolate addiction? LOL. Of course, I'll do just that. And thanks for tuning in and thanks for posting. I will actually do that. I have a chocolate addiction too. There's a candy bar when I travel abroad. It's called Jumbo, but I found something else from another company called Jet that just has me crazy. So with that being said, I have to maintain my own discipline, not worry about anyone else. Anyway, I was on my way out. Thanks again, Sandra, for tuning in and your comment. I will definitely make a post on that. Promise. So, yes, the dark. Back to my point. Just because it's dark doesn't mean it's over. You still have a full, long life ahead of you, and we can't allow distractions to cause us to think that we're doomed. With that being said, I hit those 5 miles this morning, and I think I'm going to do the bike. Oh, and I was talking about I think I'm going to do a book signing and a concert, back home. I'm not supposed to be talking about that right now, but as that develops, I will bring more information on that. With that being said, deep within the dark struggles, find yourself, find your purpose, and continue to strive, okay? With that being said, find someone you need to say I love you to. Don't just say it. Show it. Mean it. Let it be true. And stay focused, all right? Till the next time. Ciao.
SWYM. Swim. Say what you mean. As much as this information is designed to bring awareness to how we listen, hear, and process, it is also a form of therapy. The little person inside of all of us needs to be heard. As adults, even listening to ourselves is a form of healing, strengthening, and growth. It's okay to speak, talk, express yourself, and be heard, even if you're the only listener. If our testimony does anything at all for anyone else, that makes the continued effort worth the time. Get the words out. You'll feel better, and that's a promise. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Sometimes it seems like all the good times are gone, but you got to keep on searching. You got to keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. For example, take me sitting right here today. I would not be here with you if I believed the things that the people say. You got to keep on searching. Keep on searching. Keep it on the cool side. keep on digging around.
Thanks again. Ciao.